Hello po sa lahat, welcome to Jong's channel. For today's video, nandito po tayo ngayon sa Torgau, no? Isa siya sa town district dito sa Saxony-Anhalt. So, malaki po tong town na to at tingnan po natin, no, kung ano po ang pwedeng may offer ng lugar nito para sa mga taong bibisita sa lugar ng Torgau. Kaya samahan niyo po ako sa araw na ito. So galing po doon sa kanilang Hauptbahnhof or kanilang main train station, maglalakad po kayo ng mga around 15 to 20 minutes papunta doon sa kanilang castle. So dito po sa Torgau, napapansin ko po na wala po silang Straßenbahn o yung kayang mga train na dito sa loob ng kanilang town or yung district. Kaya meron po mga buses dito na available naman at pwede naman po kayong maglakad, no, exercise na din at para makita din po yung magandang city ng Torgau.
Torgau is a town on the banks of the Elbe in northwestern Saxony, Germany. It is the capital of the district Nordsachsen. Outside Germany, the town is best known as where on 25 April 1945, the United States and Soviet armies first met near the end of the World War II.
So ang pinakamalapit po na Hauptbahnhof na pwede nyo pong puntahan para kayo po ay makapunta dito sa Torgau, no? Kasi parang kasi tong Torgau, guys, wala kasi siyang direct na na way. So kailangan nyo po talagang pumunta sa pinakamalapit na Hauptbahnhof. So yung pinakamalapit is yung Leipzig Hauptbahnhof. Ayan. So ang travel time po ninyo is aabutin pa kayo ng mga 30 to 35 minutes.
Sites include the historic town center restored since German reunification, a brewery museum, the monument of the meeting of the Russian and American troops on the Elbe, and a Russian military cemetery. The impressive town center, which dates back to the 16th century, has been miraculously preserved almost entirely in its original condition. Around 500 Renaissance and late Gothic-style buildings form an architectural ensemble of international standing. Hartenfels Palace, the best-preserved early Renaissance palace in Germany, and the magnificent town hall that dominates the market square are the highlights in the impressive historical townscape.
So isa po sa mga pinakamagandang pasyalan dito sa Torgau is yung castle nila, kaya puntahan po natin ang kanilang castle, guys.
Hartenfels Castle is a magnificent Renaissance castle in the town of Torgau in the Free State of Saxony. Castle construction was started in the 15th century by Konrad Pflüger, a student of Arnold von Westphalen, and in the 16th century by Konrad Krebs continued. It is the largest completely preserved palace from the early Renaissance in Germany and one of the main works of the Saxon Renaissance. The courtyard side of the so-called Johann Friedrich Wing or East Wing is the representatively designed Wendelstein, a nearly 20-meter high self-supporting stone spiral staircase. According to De Geo, this courtyard site from 1533 to 1535 is one of the main architectural achievements of the early Renaissance in Germany. The Wendelstein, balustrades and pilasters, was made of Elbe sandstone by Dresden sculptors. The constructive model for this architectural reinterpretation was the Wendelstein on the late Gothic Albrechtsburg Castle in Meissen.
Meron po ditong bear, no, yung itim na bear, tsaka dito po yan sa entrance ng kanilang castle. Oh my god, my first time to see a bear here. loob po yan ng kanilang castle, guys. Wow. Dito po mismo sa kanilang castle ay meron pong tinatawag na houseman's term. Pasukin po natin ang houseman's term, guys. Akyatin po natin at makita po natin ang kabuuang lawak ng Torgau.
Houseman's towers are castle, palace, or church towers in which there were watchman's rooms or apartments for the houseman or watchman who monitored the town or the area around the castle from above. Houseman's stuben were built as early as the 16th century and were usually located at the highest point of the city or in the highest tower of the castle. The householders often belonged to the city guard and had the task of ringing the hourly bells, often at night, to indicate the quarter hours with the horn to announce enemies and to warn of fire and danger. The last householders left their post in the tower rooms at the beginning of the 20th century, but there are still a few active tower keepers. My effort of climbing the lookout tower, the former houseman's term, is rewarded by the nice weather with the impressive view over the castle complex, the city, the LB meadows, and the heathland. And there are 164 steps to the viewing platform.
So finally, nandito na po tayo sa tuktok ng kanilang tore, no, dito sa kanilang castle. So sobrang napakaganda po siya, guys. Meron po siyang mga iba't ibang mga itsura kung saan yung mga sides na makikita po ninyo, no. So sa bandang ito makita po ninyo yung karsada, yung city. Sa kabila naman po is yung bandang river, tsaka yung bridge, at sa kabila naman po is yung castle. So inanyayahan ko po kayong lahat na pumunta dito sa Torgau, no, dito sa Germany, kasi maganda po talaga siya, guys. Kung kayo po ipapasok dito sa kanyang lugar, parang ma-imagine nyo po na hindi po siya maganda. Tapos kasi yung yung kastilyo na to, talagang papasok po talaga siya. Kaya parang feeling niyo na siya, walang masyadong tao, or parang hindi makikita masyado ma-appreciate yung kagandahan. Pero pag nakarating na po kayo dito sa bandang pinakadulo kung saan nandito yung castle, talagang masusurprise po talaga kayo. At saka free po yung pagpunta at pag-akyat dito sa sa kanilang castle, sa mga tower or yung mga term nila, guys. Kaya ma-appreciate nyo po, makikita nyo po talaga kung gaano kaganda ang bawat corner ng na to, sides ng bawat sides ng ng tower na ito, kasi meron po talaga siyang iba't ibang mga tanawin doon sa kabila at saka dito sa ang ganda talaga ito sa Torgau, kaya pasyalan niyo to, guys.
Church Saint Marien, visible from far away, is the oldest church in Torgau. It was already built in 1119 and was renewed around 1200. From 1390, the originally Romanesque basilica was converted into a late Gothic hall church. The ribbed vault is particularly beautiful. Luther often preached in the Marienkirche. His wife Katharina Luther, born von Bora, found her last resting place here. Beside her tombstone, the famous painting, The 14 Helpers in Need by Lucas Cranach the Elder, is also worth seeing. So ano po masasabi niyo dito sa Torgau, guys? Ang ganda-ganda, diba? So yan po yung castle, no? So makikita po natin siya sa baba. Ayan, so ayan, sinayahan ko po talaga kayong lahat na pumunta dito at mamasyal po talaga kayo kung meron kayong time, kasi yung place kasi na ito is 1 hour lang po yung travel niya galing sa place. So kaya pinuntahan ko po siya and I'm very surprised niya, ganito po talaga siya kaganda. So sana ay nagustuhan niyo po ang video na ito, no? Hanggang sa susunod ko po mga travel. This is Jogging's channel. Cheers!